woke up emotional, an emotional day, to come see this. You see this? My boys, in the middle of the night, got up and gave their sisters and me, Lily and Ella and me, and wrote the sweetest of cards. My goodness. For Valentine's Day. And I feel like every day that goes by is harder and harder, and every milestone that goes by is more difficult. Ella had her senior night in broadcasting, and I wake up this morning on Valentine's Day, and I'm just gonna be really honest with you and tell you that, like, Valentine's Day wasn't this, like, it was more of a Hallmark holiday, right? But he was still my Valentine for over 30 years. For over 30 years. I don't know a Valentine's Day without him. I don't know a day without him. I spent more time with him than I grew up with him. But my boys left me these. And I haven't read these yet. But thank you for being there for me. Happy Valentine's Day, Mama. I thank you for always being there for me in my darkest moments. And also my brightest. You are the hardest work I've ever met. You set goals and crush up. Love you. Fisher. CVM. Valentine's Day edition. Mom. Just thank you. I really don't know what else to say. The amount of faith, perseverance, hard work, selfishness, and the leadership you showcase not only made my whole life, but especially now, it's absolutely incredible. Genuinely, I'm 100% speechless. You had a choice to roll over and give up. A really valid reason too, since Dad's passing, but you didn't. Through the trial and error, you, me, Ellen, Fisher, Lily have been able to manage things better and better. But none of that would have happened without you. When you had every reason to give up, you showed real grit, strength, faith, and leadership. I am so proud of you. And he underlined it. So thank you, Mom. Thanks for being here even when you had every reason to get up. You should be proud of yourself for that alone. I love you, Kale. My husband, your dad would be so proud of you boys. Your dad always made it a tradition to go get not only me something. I'm sorry to fall on you like a baby today. But he always made it a point to get your sisters flowers, and you did that. I'm so proud of you boys. Your dad has made an impact on you all. And your dad couldn't be here to get his Valentine's flowers. You accepted and you did it. I'll have to share a post of Quentin. I believe it was 2 years ago. He's made it multiple years, but the last recent time that he made about being, urging their daddies to be their daughter's Valentine, so they weren't looking to their guys to fulfill that. But for their dad to do that and step up and be their Valentine, they're forever, first and forever Valentine. From a daddy to a daughter. He shared that multiple times, and just sharing the importance of that relationship that you have with your kids, especially daddy-daughter, is so incredibly important. So the last one I'm going to share here in just a minute, so you can see that. But if you're watching this in Reels, then you're going to be able to go see it in my story, or I'll post it later today, but it's worth reading. What you do as a dad, what you do as a mom, may not always feel impactful, but it's impactful. What you do for your kiddos matters. What you say to your kiddos matters. And the legacy that you leave, clearly. So Quentin, my heart breaks this morning, and it is a darn Hallmark holiday. And we can laugh about that because he'd always be like, it's just February 14th. I mean, I love you every day. I love you every day too. And you are my forever Valentine, and this right here is the reason you're my forever Valentine. This is the original love letter right here that came on a cross and bore our sins and went to heaven 3 days later to prepare a home for us. I will see you again. I do have hope that I'll see you again, but I spend my days here on earth broken and incomplete. And I'm so incredibly thankful for my kids. In their grief, they are showing strength, and in their grief, they're showing up for one another. Man, I always pray that this tragedy in our lives will continue to keep pulling us closer together instead of tearing us apart. If you have tragedy in your life, look at it as an opportunity to lean in, even when it sucks, even when it's hard. Lean in and love each other. Love you, boys. And for the rest of you, if you have a Valentine here walking on earth with you still, it may get on your nerves. Quentin used to have these little idioms, is that what you call them? They used to annoy the crud out of me, and I did the same for him. But what I wouldn't give to have those little annoyances back in life. Enjoy one another. Love one each other. Forget all the crud, right? And I'd love to share Quentin's last love letter with me, and I'll share it here below, or comment letter, and I'll send it to you. And what I truly believe love really is. It's not an infatuation. It's not the honeymoon phase throughout your marriage. It's the hard times that refine you and help you teach your kids the most important things in life. That's love, selflessness, not selfishness like the world tells you, but selflessness. And he wrote the most amazing love letter to me last year that I'll forever cherish. Had no idea it was his last, but I'll forever cherish that. The original love letter is the reason why I have hope that we'll see you again. I love you forever, Q. And I'm so incredibly thankful for the wisdom that you poured into all of our children and the wisdom that you've given our boys to step up for their sisters. Not just me, but their sisters. I read their letters. I'm just so grateful. Happy Valentine's Day. There's no redos. Grab your lover. Grab your Valentine. Even if it's for a 30-minute, 5-minute intentional chat in the living room before you leave for work this morning or come home tonight. Look each other in the eyes and be present with one another. Learn to love, give grace, and serve one another.